This is a comparison of Microsoft Power BI and Tableau for Integrity Booksellers, presented by Jamie Gleason. JG Consulting is a nationally recognized consulting firm that digs into the products and returns the results you need. JG Consulting evaluates software for companies around the globe, keeping individual needs and restrictions at the forefront. We communicate with the software companies to get to the bottom of pricing structures so we can pick the best option for your individual needs. We give recommendations and break down all of the options. Integrity Booksellers wants an analysis of two software packages, Power BI and Tableau. These packages are for analyzing and visualizing data. Integrity is a national bookseller that wants to be able to share information and create custom visuals in order to extrapolate individual insights. Integrity Booksellers needs to be able to take data and visualize the information that they need using a software that can make visuals understandable and easy to present. This software is needed because Integrity Booksellers is currently using Excel reports that they are emailing across the company. This is not the best form of presenting data because these are basically just data dumps that people do not understand. This is an Excel file that has a lot of information that managers within the company find hard to dig into and understand what they need to get out of this information. Using Power BI or Tableau will allow the company to present this data in an organized and a very visual form of information that people will understand across the company. The reason that we chose Power BI and Tableau are because these are two of the industry-leading data visualization software packages out there. They are both very well known, and many companies use each of these software packages. Data visualization is something that is needed for a company to get to the top of their industry. In order to view the data in a meaningful way, they have to be able to visualize what is meant using the data. Gathering this information is very important, and being able to visualize it is the best way for managers across the company to understand where they need to go and how they need to get there. These softwares will allow Integrity Booksellers to integrate all of their different data sources and be able to analyze all of the data coming from all of these different data sources and then visualize what this data means to the company. This is crucial to the business's success. Once again, this comparison is for Integrity Booksellers. However, it is relevant for any company needing to visualize data and allow sharing of this visualized data across the company. Customizing this data is an added benefit of using a tool that allows this. Some of the categories that we have evaluated are price, drill down, which is the ability to look into the data underneath the visualization, direct query, which is the timeliness of the data, presentation, which is the ability to understand what you are seeing, usability, which is the ability for individuals within the company to use the product, security, sharing and collaboration among people within the company, reusability of widgets and data sets, and training time. The breakdown of these categories is price being number one. This will help the company reach their strategic planning goals. Drill down is also very important because this is the ability to dig into the data. It's not just seeing what's on top and how things relate, it's also seeing everything that's below. Direct query, because importing the data on a daily basis is a difficult process. And having the ability to refresh the data on a timed basis is very important. Presentation, because this will help the information be understood across the company. Usability, sharing, and collaboration, because this will be the ability to use, share, and work with the data. Security, is the ability to keep our customers' information secure and not have outsiders be able to get a hold of this data. Reusability and training time, which is very important because we want managers across the company to be able to use their data and create customized visuals. So they will be able to say, the store in LA and the store in New York will be able to create their own visuals using a report that is the same across the company, but it will have their individualized data. So we will be able to compare how LA is doing in comparison to New York. Here's the overall comparison. First, we have their categories. Then we have our ideal percentages, which all added up equal 100%. And then we have the two products that we're comparing. First is Microsoft Power BI and then Tableau. Microsoft Power BI got an 87% and Tableau only got a 65%. If you look at these numbers, the two largest factors in this were definitely price, where Microsoft Power BI got a 20% and Tableau got 0, and presentation. Microsoft Power BI got 10%, which is compared to the ideal 10% is 100%, and Tableau only got 5%, which is 50% compared to the ideal 10%. So first we're going to go through Microsoft Power BI. For price, they got 100%. This is because it is free to use and only $9.99 a month to share. For drill down, Microsoft Power BI got 78% because the ability to drill down into the data is getting better with each release. Currently, it is good, but it could be better. One of the good things about Microsoft Power BI is that they are continually upgrading and integrating new processes. For direct query, Microsoft Power BI got 92% because they allow querying directly from the database and getting up-to-the-minute information. Microsoft Power BI also got 100% in presentation because of the beautiful visualizations and They are easy to understand. This is the most important part of this presentation portion of this breakdown. Usability, they got 90% because many of the resources, there are many resources available to learning how to use Microsoft Power BI. For security, they get 78% because currently they only allow, they only have data gateways, but they are incorporating SSO security measures. For sharing, Microsoft Power BI got 100% because as long as each user has the $10 a month professional version, they can share unlimited. Reusability is 40% because there is no concrete version control, and widgets have to be updated for each company or store across the whole company. So each time a widget is created, it is a one-off. There is no way to duplicate it and update it across reports. For collaboration, they got 80% because this is a great tool for sharing and collaborating. Multiple people can work on one report at the same time. And training time, they got 75% because there is many great resources such as videos and different internet resources. And it is easy, however, there is a lot to learn. Overall price, Microsoft Power BI is free. However, for the professional license, it is $9.99 a month, and you do need this to share. You can capture the reports, the databases, and the data sets, but you cannot dynamically share that data unless each person has that license. Next on to Tableau. Tableau got 0% for price because Integrity Booksellers had a cap on their price for $500 per year, and Tableau is per user $1,764. That is $147 per month, which is well out of their budget. For drill down, they got 94% because they have a better ability to drill down and look deeper into the data than Power BI does. For direct query, they also got 100% because they allow direct querying from the database and up to the minute refresh. For presentation, Tableau only got 50% because it is a bit confusing and overworked in that it has a little too much capability. It has a focus more on people who understand data science a little bit more than the average manager of a store. And that was one of the things that Integrity Booksellers was looking for, was a product that will be easy for managers to use across stores. Usability, the same thing applies here. Many great features, but it's just a little too much for what Integrity Booksellers needs. Security, 89%. They do have data gateways available. Sharing, 100%. Very easy to share widgets, dashboards, and reports across users. Reusability, same thing here. It is still not easy to recreate a widget for different data sets. Collaboration, 80%. While you can work with other users, you cannot work at the same time on a report or dashboard. And training time, 50%. This is a little bit lower than Microsoft Power BI simply because there is so many more aspects to Tableau than there are Power BI. So Tableau seems to be a much more powerful product, but it is almost too powerful for what Integrity Booksellers is looking for. And once again, the price. Tableau, the professional license is $147 per month, which equals out to be $1,764 per year per user, which is much more than the $120 per year per user of Power BI. Because of all these factors, and because price is number one, at 20% for the ideal product that Integrity is looking for, we are going to recommend Microsoft Power BI. Here is a very nice visual overview of all of the categories that I've currently gone over. And as you see, the best product for the price, if you look under price, Tableau doesn't even show up because they are a zero, is going to be Microsoft Power BI. So while they are both industry-leading data visualization software packages, Power BI definitely wins in this competition simply because it is more of what Integrity Booksellers is looking for. Tableau is amazing, however, it's more for people who are more into the data science and a little less into the sharing data across mid-level management. Integrity Booksellers is looking for a product such as this, that it's inexpensive, it's easy to use, and it's easy to understand, which Microsoft Power BI really definitely fits the bill here. So, as I've said, JG Consulting definitely recommends Microsoft Power BI for Integrity Booksellers and anybody else who just wants to visualize their data in an easy and inexpensive way. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email me at gleasoj3@ferris.edu. Thank you very much and have a wonderful evening.